Hey Hofstra fans, welcome to the W.B. Mason Coaches Report here on GoHofstra.com. My name is Kevin Dexter, joined alongside, as always, by the head coach of the Hofstra Pride Field Hockey Team, Kathy Angelis. Coach, thanks so much for the time. How are you?
I'm doing well.
And Coach, this past weekend, unfortunately for your squad, your season did end in the CAA tournament, but you did pick up a victory in the quarterfinals before dropping to Northeastern in the semifinals. Overall, take a look back at the season before we take a look at the games. Happy with the season, proud of the way your team played, or a little bit of disappointment still?
We had a fantastic year, and nothing can take it away. It's disappointing. At some point, you have to lose at the end of the season, unless you win the national championship. So we would have liked to have gone on and been in title game against Old Dominion, but it is what it is.
In the first game in the CAA tournament, of course, you took on a Towson team that you had just lost to the week before and were able to come away with a 3-0 victory. What really changed in the first game that you lost? Of course, we know the turf at Towson probably had a big effect in the first game, but what really changed in that game to led you guys to pick up the victory in the quarterfinal matchup?
Well, the game at the CAA championship was really a true testament to our team and the level that we are in, and the ability to play at the highest level possible. And every year a coach strives to get their team and to get your team to play at the very best. And it was such an amazing game Friday night. I mean, I wish we were playing Northeastern that night. We clicked all over the field, and it was just a great way to get to the semifinals and to get into one game away from the NCAA, and it was such a fantastic game.
And Coach, of course, the quick turnaround, of course, when it comes to the tournament, you guys have been used to playing Friday, Sunday most of the season, but did the quick turnaround play into any effect heading into the Northeastern game?
Well, I think that we got the day off, which I thought was really great, and there was a banquet, and we knew, hey, we've got to win Towson to get to this banquet. So it was really nice to actually have that day in between the two games. So I think we used that to our advantage to really prepare and really enjoy the moment. It's very difficult when you lose early and you get sent home. You drive all the way down to Virginia, right, get on a bus, and then you turn around and go back. So it was great to have that day and be able to play in a couple of days. So.
And look a little bit closer at the game against Northeastern, of course, a 4-2 loss. What was it that really didn't go your way that led to the victory? I mean, well, the loss, right?
Yeah, I really think it came down to the two circles, and I thought we possessed the ball much more than Northeastern did, and I thought we did a very good job, and we really did possess the ball in both the circle play. I mean, I should say it came down to keeping it on net and putting it into the net. It was Northeastern's a fantastic team, and we knew that what we needed to do was execute on any opportunity we could, and that's really what Northeastern did. But we're disappointed with the loss, but it was such a great ride and such a fantastic year, and we're really proud.
And of course, you had so many different individuals play and step up this year. Of course, a great season for the team. There's possibility, of course, people being named. You have a couple players actually named to the CAA teams before we get even further than that. How proud did that make you, CAA or rookie nominee, CAA All-First Team, and etc.?
I thought it was great. I mean, getting 5 players onto postseason conference teams is just a testament to not only those personal players who made it, but also the team and the effort and the year that we have. You have a great year, you get an opportunity to get more players on those teams. So it's fantastic, really.
And then, of course, looking down the line, there's all-region teams in a couple of weeks, all-American teams in a couple of weeks. Are you expecting any of your individuals, of course, that had great seasons to be named to those teams, or is that just something that would become as an extra accolade and an extra thing to be proud of in this year?
Well, I expect it. I expect that we have a few players named to the all-region team. We're in a very strong region with UConn and Syracuse and Penn State. They're all in our region, so we're compared against those players. So I think getting in is certainly going to be difficult, but I do expect that we'll have all-region players and hopefully an All-American. So we'll see.
And Coach, of course, also you do finish 18th in the RPI, and just among the others receiving votes as far as the national poll. So just outside of that at-large bid for the NCAA tournament, a little bit disappointed that you didn't receive the bid, but still, how impressed are you with the team to be able to finish and still have such a high ranking?
Right. Well, I mean, being 18th in the RPI is really wonderful, and we're very proud of that honor and being there. I think Northeastern was 10th in the RPI. Our conference, the CAA, is always very, very strong. It's one of the premier conferences in the country, and you have to be able to play strong in the top 20 in order to get there, and we did do that. We made it all the way to semifinals, so it's nice. I just told the team, I said, I have a great feeling we're going to end up in the top 20 in the RPI, and it's been, we were 21st or 22nd 2 years ago. We were 17th and maybe 19th. 6, 7 years ago, we had some strong rankings, but it's been a while, so to be 18th, we're really, really proud of. And of course, yeah, we would have loved to have had at-large bid, but well, I know that this is going to really propel us to the future.
And when you take a look back at this season now that it's finished, and in a couple of months you take a look back again, what is the biggest thing that's going to stick with you from this year to head in and still improve this team going forward?
Well, we had this year, and it's always a coach's dream. You have a team, and it's one thing, you have talent, but talent doesn't get you to the top spot. You have to have chemistry. You have to have work ethic. You have to be able to set goals, and we did that. We set a standard, we set a bar, but we didn't just do it from the beginning, preseason to the end. We did it consistently, and we continue to strive, and you get a big win, and then you got to set another standard, another bar, and we really did that, and we continued to keep pushing, and the success we had was really just a real having players that respond and have a strong volition to win and succeed. I mean, the biggest word I would say is that we had ambition, and every single player on this team has ambition and pushed us every single day in practices, and that's really what it's about.
And Coach, of course, a couple of key seniors going to be departing your program now that the season is over. Just talk a little bit about them and what you're going to miss most about having them on the field for you.
Well, the leadership and the talent of this senior class is, I don't think we can ever replace the senior class. And what they have done and the accomplishments that they have had to help bring our team to where we are today. I mean, to get into the top 20 is not easy. And it's really just a huge credit to the senior class. And what we went 4 years together, and Amy 5, and really pushing, and that's really what you expect to see. You want to see a group of seniors who every year the team got stronger and stronger, and in their final year to go out with a top 20 ranking in the RPI, I mean, it's great. It really is.
And on the same token, still a lot of talented players coming back for next season. What are you most looking forward to about, it's going to be a long off season, of course, but getting back and getting working during the off season and getting ready for next fall?
Well, we got to learn to play without the senior class, and that really begins right away. It begins right when we get into the weight room, where we see new leadership and we see other players taking charge, and seeing the work ethic from the younger group. And we have a strong core returning, and this group of leaders that are graduating was an influence to push the younger guys, but it'll start right away, and we can't sit back for that. So right when we get into off-season training, we'll be looking for that.
Well, Coach, congratulations on a great season, and thanks for joining us each and every week here on GoHofstra.com.
Great, thanks, Kevin.
And thank you for tuning in to the W.B. Mason Coaches Report here on GoHofstra.com.